A lot of writers, including this one, will tell you that sometimes the worst part of the job is loneliness, being isolated with a blank piece of paper, or nowadays the empty computer screen. Billy Wilder's way around this was to collaborate, and he had two of the most successful partnerships in Hollywood history, working first with Charles Brackett, as we mentioned earlier, and later I.A.L. Diamond. In 1938, the team of Charles Brackett and Wilder debuted with the script of the Lubitsch comedy, Bluebeard's Eighth Wife. Well, they went on to write such wonderful films as Ninotchka, Ball of Fire, Double Indemnity, The Lost Weekend. Marvelous. Their final collaboration, the great Sunset Boulevard. Now, over the next several years, Wilder worked with a number of writers, including Walter Newman, the one he worked with on this film, and Lesser Samuels, who share credit with him for today's picture. And then in 1957, he found his second significant writing partner, I.A.L. Diamond. Together, they would write Love in the Afternoon, Irma la Douce, The Apartment, and one of the screen's greatest comedies, Some Like It Hot. Now watch this.
They made filmmaking an art. Because of their vision, motion pictures would never be the same.
Greetings to Caesar from Egypt.
Innovative technique made their movies far more real. Inspirational subject matter made their movies far more compelling.
I killed Peterson. Me, Walter Knapp.
They took us places we had never been, told us stories we had never heard, and gave us moments we could never forget. AMC proudly acknowledges the legendary achievements of Hollywood's finest producers and directors with an exclusive weekly series, The Movie Makers. Next time on The Movie Makers, AMC's tribute to Billy Wilder concludes with one of the great film noirs. Fred MacMurray and Barbara Stanwyck star in Double Indemnity on the next Movie Makers, Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern, only on AMC.
Join us tonight on AMC for a festival of classics, all based on the stories of Ernest Hemingway. First, Gregory Peck stars in The Snows of Kilimanjaro with Ava Gardner and Susan Hayward. That's followed by For Whom the Bell Tolls, featuring Gary Cooper and Ingrid Bergman. And stay tuned after that for the widescreen version of A Farewell to Arms with Rock Hudson and Jennifer Jones. You'll see them all right here tonight, only on AMC.
This week on AMC's Superstar Sunday, it's a dynamic double feature with Rock Hudson.
I'll buy every grape in this valley, and not a grape can move without me.
First, Rock mixes business with pleasure in the romantic saga of a winemaking dynasty. This Earth is Mine. Then,
one doesn't always have to have a clear reason for the things he does. It's just how I feel, that's all.
Rock's an ex-flyboy who re-enlists to serve in Korea in the high-flying spectacle Battle Hymn. It's a Rock Hudson double feature on AMC's next Superstar Sunday, starting at 3 Eastern, only on AMC.
Long awaited, widely heralded, Desiree, the most fascinating novel since Gone with the Wind, said the Boston Post. Desiree, an epic love story, may well be the Gone with the Wind of the year, acclaimed the Chicago Tribune. Desiree rates along with Gone with the Wind, stated the Houston Press. Starring Marlon Brando as Napoleon. Accursed by God, he swept everything before him in his unquenchable desire for a world and a woman. Jean Simmons as Desiree, the woman in the back street of Napoleon's life. Here is the story of the trembling, warm-lipped girl who loved him first and left him last. Merle Oberon as Josephine, the alabaster-skinned beauty who ruled the perfume-scented salons of Europe. Michael Rennie as Bernadotte, who gave Napoleon his first defeats in love and in war, all because of Desiree. Cameron Mitchell as Joseph, brother of the great Napoleon.
The two most outstanding men of our time have been in love with you. And you're no real beauty, but you have a way with you.
I cannot let you go. I cannot do without you.
Dearest, you cannot do with me. There's too much at stake.
Desiree, who belonged to youth, to Paris,